Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe now so you won't miss a single moment of drama, heartbreak, and redemption in this unfolding story. Tonight, we take you behind closed curtains into a moment so raw, so unguarded, that the star himself crumbled before the light. It was supposed to be a celebratory night, a fan meeting, an awards acceptance, a thank you speech. Instead, the unthinkable happened. Wang, adored by millions, stood before his fans and unleashed a torrent of emotion no one saw coming. The hush in the auditorium was deafening. Phones glowed in the dark. Hearts pounded. All eyes fixed on him. I never thought I'd feel this vulnerable in front of you all. Actually, this has been the hardest night of my life. No one knew what to expect next, a public apology? A tease? A sudden announcement? But nobody expected the confession that followed. He cleared his throat, fingers gripping the mic as though it were both anchor and weapon. The silence around him thickened, every breath echoing in his chest. For years, I've played a role. I've smiled, I've performed, I've hidden behind the mask of perfection. But behind that mask, behind those photos and red carpets, was a person drowning in doubts. I've lied to you all. I've lied to myself. Even the most devoted fans in the front rows felt their hands go cold. How could someone so seemingly untouchable admit such fragility? From the outside, people see success. They see my achievements. They see the glamorous life. But no one sees the nights I stayed awake, the fears waking me up at 3 a.m. He carried secrets. And tonight, he vowed to release them. He told of insomnia so persistent it felt like a prison, of self-worth tied too tightly to applause, of relationships fractured by absence and distance. I didn't tell anyone that sometimes I feel empty, even if the world sees me as full. I didn't tell anyone that in quiet moments, I want to disappear. I didn't tell anyone that I've been afraid I'll fail, afraid I'll lose you, afraid I'll be seen as weak. Many fans had thought him impervious. Many critics had mocked the celebrity aura. But at this very stage, he disarmed them all. He bared his soul. Repercussions and reactions. Shock mixed with empathy. On social media, the moment spread like wildfire, video clips, fan reactions, support floods. Many wrote that they'd never admired anyone more. Wang is human. He broke my heart, in the most beautiful way. When someone you idolize cries, it changes everything. I know some of you will feel disappointed. I know some will say I'm being dramatic. But tonight, I choose honesty over illusion. Because if I'm going to face you again, I want to do so as I truly am. He spoke of coping, not without struggle, not perfectly, but persistently. He shared that therapy had changed him, that his friends had saved him more times than he could count, that he was learning to be gentle with himself. I still have bad days. Days when I can't fake a laugh. Days when the camera feels like a cage. But I'm trying. Trying to wake up and be proud, even if for just a moment. To the fans who stood by me, even when you had no idea what was going on, thank you. To those who feel alone, who feel afraid, know this, your feelings don't make you weak. They make you human. It was a turning point. A reckoning. Suddenly, the idol was no longer aloof, he was one of us. Aftermath. Dylan, you did it. You were brave. I feel naked. Exposed. But you were also real. And that matters. The cameras never saw this. The world will remember the tears, the stage. But behind the curtain, the human remained, shaken, fragile, healing. Months later, the echoes linger. Talk shows, social media threads, articles, opinion pieces dissected every glance, every word, every tear. Some praised the bravery. Some questioned the spectacle. But most were changed. He never wanted the moment. But it arrived, unavoidable, unstoppable. It forced a conversation about mental health, celebrity pressure, the lies we tell ourselves. It opened hearts. Maybe one day I can be proud of that night, not because I broke, but because I was brave enough to speak. Maybe one day I'll forgive myself for hiding. Maybe one day, we all see that strength lives in vulnerability. The empty stage holds memories of a breakdown, yes, but also of a breakthrough. Dylan Wang's tears shocked a nation, but also awakened it. He also said, "What am I about to say? Is this too much? They'll see me, all of me. No walls, no mask." He glances at a mirror. His reflection is familiar, handsome, polished, composed, yet his eyes betray anxiety, a secret weight. He wipes sweat from his brow, breathes in. The stage door creaks. A stage manager calls, 5 minutes, Dylan. Dylan, we're going live in 5. He nods. He tries to steady his heart. But inside him, emotions swirl. Lights sweep across the audience, rows and rows of faces expectant, curious. Cameras flash. Silence falls as the spotlight finds Dylan, center stage, mic in hand. I was supposed to speak about hope. About giving back. And I will, but first, I need to tell you a truth. Something I've hidden for far too long. The audience shifts, leaning forward. Unseen, a camera operator zooms in on his face, capturing every tremor of emotion. I think I've been hiding behind smiles, behind roles and expectations. Beat, I've lived in shadows of my own fears. Tonight, I can't pretend anymore. He pauses. A tear trails down his cheek. Gasps ripple through the crowd. Flashbulbs pop. The silence is electric. Dylan. When I was younger, I lost someone very dear to me, someone I barely got to know. Their absence turned into guilt. I blamed myself. I blamed my silence. I blamed my inability to speak the words I held inside. He closes his eyes, fighting emotion, swallowing hard. Another tear falls. Dylan. I've kept secrets, I've felt broken. I've considered giving up. I've hidden pain even from my closest friends. Some audience members lean forward, others clasp hands to their mouths. Social media live streams begin, the moment is viral. If you have ever felt alone in your pain, let tonight's story remind you, you are never alone. And if you believe in healing, in embracing truth over appearance, share this. Talk about it. Spread compassion. Because in darkness, a voice can still break light. Thank you for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us for more stories that shatter illusions and inspire empathy.